Good evening, Antonio. District Attorney Rene Guerra held a press conference to clarify doubts surrounding the investigation into Irene Garza's homicide. After a special documentary aired over the weekend on a national network about Irene Garza's murder case, which Guerra deemed biased and political, the district attorney decided to call on the media to refute accusations that his office has not done enough to prosecute the case.
The foreman of the grand jury, together with the rest, they decided that they did not want to hear any further testimony after 14 weeks and 76 hours of testimony.
Irene Garza was found dead at 25 in a canal in McAllen in April of 1960. Evidence collected back then was not sufficient to tie the prime suspect, Father John Fite, who had received Garza for confession. But it was not until 2004 that new testimony emerged from two former priests that the case was brought to life again. But a grand jury concluded to no bill after not being convinced of the evidence. However, Garza's family believes the jury was not presented with all the evidence in a proper manner.
Yes, it is an old case, but you know what? Justice isn't old. That's why murder cases never have an expiration date.
Now, when you're looking at capital murder subject to the death penalty, that case is going to be gone over with a fine-tooth comb, especially if you, before indictment. Not after indictment, before indictment.
De La Viña wants the case to be brought back to a grand jury no matter who ends up getting the DA seat come election day.
And that's all we're asking for, is that, unbiased, no animosity, new eyes, if you will.
And I feel for the family, and now some family members may be a little more outspoken than others. But the reality of the situation is that in our office, and the integrity of this office and the oath that I've taken, I live with it every day, and I have to face a mirror every day about doing the right thing.
On the other hand, Guerra's opponent Ricardo Rodriguez has promised the family to revisit the case if elected, but admits that it is no guarantee that another grand jury will see things differently. Reporting for Fox 2 News, Oscar Morgaine.